Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Rick Williams Podcast. Today, I want to talk to y'all about being disconnected. Yeah, disconnected. And as I'm saying the word disconnected, it put me into the mind frame of the Willie Lynch syndrome. But we're going to stay focused on disconnected right now. And right now, man, we're more disconnected from each other than anything. So much so. Because you see posts on Facebook and TikTok and all over social media talking about parents don't like them, parents don't love them, don't nobody care. Your own family would rather have a stranger than have the members within the family. I mean, you see it all day. Which tells me, and it should tell all of us, that we are disconnected. We are disconnected from one another. We're disconnected from our parents. The school system is disconnected. The healthcare system is disconnected. Everybody is running around disconnected. On top of the drugs that they are pushing and the music they are producing for our youth to listen to. Since I was a youth pup, I've been watching our parents give us things to keep us entertained. You heard what I said. I've been watching us being given things to entertain us opposed to things to teach us. And because of that, very ideal is why you're seeing what you are seeing today. We was not teaching. We was entertaining. Our people that, y'all trusted us to teach us was only entertaining us with the idea that we can be something that we obviously having a hard time at becoming. So again, we disconnected, y'all. And we don't even want to start talking about the church and it added ingredients of hatred, separation, again, disconnecting one from another. If we all so-called are part of the same deity. It's mind-blowing when you start to think about it. Because again, we're expecting these children to do something that we haven't taught them to do. We ourselves are not connected. We ourselves is disconnected from one another after we have grown up together, went to school together, worked together, raised families next door to one another. And we still will roll up on one another at the gas station and won't even give one another a nod because of our belief systems now. Well, let me be the first one to tell you, if ain't nobody else told your ass, let me say your dumb ass. I've said it before and I'm going to keep saying it. If we don't have each other, we do not have anything. Everything starts with us. Everything starts with how we feel about one another. What are we willing to do for one another? See, we got to put our hands in our pockets and stop begging. You see, we got to start asking one another, how can we be of service to each other? How can I help you? Because I understand what you've been through. I don't care how your fronts look. I understand what you've been through. Why? Because I've been through the same thing, the exact same thing. In fact, my road might have been a tad bit more tedious than yours. But I'm not complaining. All I'm doing is suggesting that we start to reconnect with one another, regardless of what you've been taught, regardless of what the other person is going through. It makes no difference at the end of the day if you don't have no one to help you up. Yeah, you don't need nobody to help you up right now. Therefore, you ain't going to help the person up that you see need help because it's too much of a problem. See, that's what we've been taught, to kick one another while we're down. I've been waiting on this day because we disconnected. You ain't going to go in no other communities and find one another kicking each other while they down. They pull together. They pull their resources together. They help one another. They do for one another. See, all your children is hearing what you ain't gonna do. And what nobody else ain't gonna do. And you wonder why they doing to one another what they doing to one another. I'm gonna tell you something. This eye for an eye syndrome got us in a bad way, y'all. Fight fire with fire? Yeah. Who we fighting? Eye for an eye? And who are we poking out? Huh? You see? Then you want me to leave my cousin, leave my sister, leave my brother. That's what we doing. Church. Disconnected. We've been taught it everywhere. You ain't worthy. We ain't worthy. You can't help one another. You can't talk to them. They ain't gonna listen anyway. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your breath. That's what they got to say about you. That's what we say about each other. Huh? You think we gonna, what? Grow up, become great, become a nation of lenders with that attitude? No. We got to help each other, y'all. We got to get reconnected. We got to start taking care of one another. We got to show these youngsters, man, how we supposed to do one another, how our grandparents did one another. When somebody was hurting, they took care of that. When somebody was hungry, they fed them. They didn't care about what they was going through, if they liked one another or not. The whole community pulled together, make sure that family was all right. Y'all forget how this thing worked? Or you just so mad now? You just so upset now? You just want to put somebody in hell now? Or you want to create? You want to be the creator of the crab in a bucket syndrome? Rather than getting up and lending a hand to help the next man or the next woman up. That's how you teach the children. Because right now, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't tell them nothing. They don't believe in you. They don't trust in you. They don't think you got their best interests at heart. In fact, they don't even think you care nothing about them. That's why they're saying the things that they're saying. Y'all better start paying attention. It's about us. And ain't nobody gonna help us but us. Ain't nobody gonna help us but us. And until we start to help one another, until we genuinely start to care about one another, until we start to give a damn about one another, your children gonna keep killing one another. Because you, the parent, is the one that's putting it in them. You. Can't nobody tell you nothing but a pastor that don't want nothing but your dollar. Because he can't save your soul, you moron. What's wrong with you? You save yourself by saving your children. You save yourself by saving your legacy. You hear me? You save yourself by saving your community. You save yourself by saving one another. Here it is, ain't nobody told you that. Don't nobody want you to save yourself. Everybody want to put a wedge between us. Everybody want to tell you what you can and can't do. Everybody want to tell you who you should and shouldn't trust. Again, I was taught from the get-go. Believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. From Haytime, Missouri, the Show Me State. You want to convince me? Then show me. Show me that you want better. Show me that you want to see change. Start reconnecting with people in your family. Start talking to people in your community. Start shaking one another's hand. Start letting bygones be bygones. Start putting what's necessary first. And that's us giving a damn about one another. Pastor ain't gonna tell you that. He's gonna tell you leave me alone. He's gonna tell you that they told you I was coming. They're gonna tell you I was the Antichrist and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, well, you damn right. If that's who I am, to tell you to get your head out the sand, start taking care of one another, holding one another accountable, there's a legacy at stake here. People that laid their lives down for us to be able to do what we're doing right now. People in the dirt right now. And we only getting worse. We used to protect one another, help one another. Now we're killing one another. There's a church on every corner. We're killing one another. I'm so sick of this negativity. It don't make no sense. Stop being disconnected. Start acting like you give a damn about the person across the street. They might act like they give a damn about you. Start speaking to the person in that store aisle next to you. You might find out that you got something more in common than anybody ever told you. No. They'd have made you believe because of our struggles, because of what we had to do in order to survive, because we didn't know this from that, because we was taught this and not that. Now they wedging a wedge between us. Y'all better pay attention, man. Because it ain't going to get no better until we start running interference with what's going on. Us adults got to be adults. Yeah, we got issues. We all got them. Put them in your pocket. Hush, hush about it. Everybody should know your issues anyway. It's something we need to do as a community. It's something we need to do as a family. And until then, we're going to bear the fruit that we're seeing right now. Until the next time, y'all. Chop it up later. Holler at your boy.